internet service, but I was clarifying the coffin card. So we had the coffin come through, and I was saying that I fear the result of this a little bit because it sounds like there's something that's going to happen with regards to Danny Masterson. But we have the Knight of Cups coming through, as well as the Three of Wands, and we have the Star. Okay, so when I see that, it tells me that the situation is going to end very soon. What's interesting is that earlier, right, we had that there would be this court case occurring, that there would be a message that was sent, there would be an official person that would help try to change the trajectory of his sentencing, but that the community would not listen to it, that the community would not respond to it, and that she also expects the marriage. Okay, so what I'm getting here with the marriage expectation card and the mature man coming through, let me see if I can get all three. With these three cards, what that's telling me is that she's going to divorce him at some point. She's gonna have to end or cut ties or sever ties in some way in order to heal. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Star. So there's a need for her to sever ties with him at some point. Once the jury reaches their decision, they've already reached their decision, but once people begin to kind of push this out of their minds and focus on their lives and their own situations, we're going to notice that she's going to quietly decide to divorce or decide to tell people publicly about the situation. So I am expecting for the marriage to end. That is going to be my prediction, and I want to come back to this at some point in the future and see if that comes to pass. I want whatever is for their highest good to come through, but we're getting very strongly with marriage, expectation, and coffin that they're going to divorce and separate. So we're coming to a place of moving into healing. So Bijou is coming into a place of healing, and I feel like these two cards are important. We have the Knight of Wands and the Empress. So she's going to move towards, what's interesting is the Empress energy. Let's see what the Empress energy is all about, because we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me like either the entering into a friendship or entering into some kind of partnership or collaboration for Bijou. Interesting. Let's see what else comes through. The World, and we have the Six of Swords. So she's going to be moving on to calmer waters herself. She's going to be moving her child and her onto calmer waters. She's going to maintain the strength that she needs in order to raise her child and to focus on her child above all. Why is the Empress here though? Thank you guys for coming back in whenever you guys decide to do that. I don't know what's going on with my internet, so why is the Empress here? A lot of energy. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the Empress, the King of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. She's going to use this opportunity here to grow in abundance. So Bijou is going to be fairly well off. You guys don't have to worry about her. There's something involving money, and I'm feeling really strongly that Mila and Ashton are going to try to assist Bijou with raising her child when he goes to prison. Strongly. With the Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like there's going to be opportunities, money, advancement coming through for her when he's in jail. And I also see that end in dissolution of marriage later on. So I'm seeing them separating at some point, guys, and you guys can tell me in the future. But really strongly, I feel like there's a death coming through here. We have the High Priestess and the Five of Cups. There's going to be a loss or some sense of loss when he goes in. I feel like the community is not going to support him getting a lesser sentence, and they're going to give him the 30 years. So we'll see what happens. I'm hearing 25 or 30, but he's getting closer to what his sentence was. Okay, very strongly here. 25 keeps coming to mind. So let's keep going. Is there anything else that we can see or understand from the situation here? I want to ask one more question. I want to ask the question, were Ashton Kutcher or are they currently with Mila and Ashton? Are they friends of Danny Masterson? Let's see. Are they truly friends? Given all that we talked about, which was actually in the last reading, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, you can go back to the first part. But are Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis friends with him? Are they just doing this solely, as we mentioned, for sake? Yeah, justice, guys. They really feel like this is justice. They feel like doing this for Bijou and for their daughter is justice. Are they friends, spirit guides, angels, ancestors? Are Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis friends with Danny Masterson? We have the we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. They don't really have like a softness towards him. They don't really have like a soft love there. Can I have another clarification on their feelings? Are they friends of his? But we have the 10 of water. They think he's family. 10 of cups. They really see him as family, guys. We have the 8 of wands. They also like feel like he's a part of their like group, like they're really knitted together. The 8 of wands is about quick forward, it's either quick movement or quick communication of some sort. And yeah, they Page of Swords though says that they don't communicate as often as they could or wanted to, but they have the 10 of cups. They have feelings towards him of like, yeah, Queen of Cups is a very like motherly, doting energy coming through, and I feel it more so with Mila. Daughter of Fire, it's like they also have a great time with him. They used to have a lot of great banter, like laughing, joking together. That's coming through. And we have the 7 of Air though. I feel like they were also, I need to clarify the 7 of Air here. The 7 of Swords is interesting. Why is the 7 of Swords here? We have the Daughter of Water or Page of Cups. We also have the 6 of Wands or 6 of Fire. And we have the Fool. There were some things that they did together. I'm just going to be honest. What I'm seeing here with the Page of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the Fool, they had like a number of excursions or like events or experiences with Danny Masterson that they had in the beginning of their time together. Whether with the 7 of Swords being deceit or sneaky energy or trickery, it seems like they might just have some really nostalgic times with Danny Masterson that they don't really need to talk about or don't want to talk about. We have one card coming through, the King of Swords. King of Swords is usually a very like a very mentally acute person, someone who I feel like they remember this with great detail. What is the situation here? We have the High Priest. Wow, okay, so the plot thickens just a little bit more. Okay. What cards should we use, Spirit Guides? Let's look into that. What is the situation with the 7 of Swords here for how they feel about Danny? We have main female coming through. We also have pathway. And there was one that flipped over. We have bad health. What the heck? So we have 3 cards to clarify the 7 of Swords, which is usually an energy of trickery or deceit or lying of some sort. And it involves a main female. This is Mila. We have main female, pathway. Like this is about moving into a new sector, an experience, and bad health. So there's something that he did for Mila when she was sick or when she was experiencing something difficult in her life. They're mentioning that to us. What is the bad health card about here, Spirit? We have toil and labor. So she was, okay, so Mila was going through some issues with her health and he was a gift to her. So Mila has some past energies of feeling in like she owes him. She owes him something. Are there any other cards that you'd like to use, Spirit, to explain this energy? In the Kipper deck, specifically? We have false person. Toil and labor, gift, and false person here for bad health. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yeah, thief. So Mila Kunis has like a history with him in regards to her experience with her experience in entertainment in the industry. Spirit guides, what would you like to say about this? The situation has gotten really interesting here. What is the situation between Mila and him? Father of Earth, King of Pentacles. We have Fortune. And we also have the 9 of Cups and Temperance. He helped her with a situation financially in the past where she was having difficulty within the industry, and he was a person that gave her something to assist her in her path. Now, the thing with the false person and thief is that the money, the way in which Danny Masterson helped her in the past was by falsifying something. We have here the Five of Fire, conflict. Typically, this is about conflicting understandings of each other, conflicting ideas. It's not a very harmonious energy at all. Seven of Earth is usually about longevity. Spirit guys, please convey what you're trying to say here in addition to what we know. Three of Cups. Okay, spirit guides. So I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. There's a deeper past in relationship with Mila. Mila is coming through stronger than Ashton in regards to their relationship and their dynamic. There's something with regards to history between Danny Masterson and Mila, and it has to do with the Three of Cups energy. Because we have the Five of Wands here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This is someone who has been at odds with someone for quite some time, or rather had differing ideas or opinions, like maybe with his beliefs in terms of his religious beliefs. They had some going back and forth in between. Like I almost feel like Danny Masterson tried to convert her. Is that like weird to say? He converted or tried to convert her at one point in the past, and they had some really they butt heads a bit with regards to their mental state and how they respond to life. And I feel like that was for a long time, but they were like the Three of Cups energy. They were friends. He was like a benefactor of some sort for her in some way, like in regards to all these pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. That's someone who helped bring balance financially to her. That's really interesting, but something was lost in the process of that. Five of Cups is usually the energy of losing more than you gain, or looking at the loss rather than what you still have. And I feel like they kind of broke this relationship and this dynamic, and I feel like it was after he decided to convert to the Church of Scientology. I feel like once that happened, there was like a sadness that came over the relationship and the dynamic between them. Wow. So yeah, we have a lot going on with regards to them, but yes, they do feel like they have a friendship and a camaraderie with each other. They feel very deeply with him, but it's more of like a motherly energy and more of like a nurturing vibe towards him, which is very interesting. Very interesting. We have a lot of information coming through. So if you guys were not able to see the first part of this, there was a lot that I touched base with in part one. Unfortunately, my camera was acting up. So if you guys need to go to the other video to see it, check it out. But we have a lot coming through. They really truly feel like he's a part of their unit, like family to them. They care about him, okay? I still think Bijou is going to decide to leave him, as I said earlier. She's going to decide to focus on her children. She did try to help and assist in some way by asking them of their help. But I feel like she's going to heal with the Star card coming through for her. So this is going to be like something that is going to be painful for Danny. I feel like that's only karma. I feel like that's what's meant to happen, because she's going to, over time, recognize what happened. She's still not ready to accept it yet. She doesn't see him that way. And so this is what I have for you guys today. I'm going to end it here because there was so much that came through. If you guys want to check out part 2, or part 1, I should say, that is going to be posting soon. It's still uploading, but check it out. Let me know what you think. I will be back for more readings, but this is what I have for you guys. So any support would be much appreciated for the messages. This energy exchange was very troubling, but I'm trying to keep it light and move on. I hope for all of the parties involved, especially the victims, that they receive justice for what happened. That is what I feel most first and foremost for the situation. But I will see you guys soon, and you take care. Bye.